Relationships. Are they good? Are they bad? Looking at your own personal relationships. I've been thinking about this and the relationship between having a covenant relationship with Heavenly Father and my personal relationships with my children in particular. Our guest this week on our podcast was talking about how he kind of had this my way or the highway parenting technique. He's a cowboy and he says this is just the way the cowboys did it. And he realized that each of his children were choosing their own different paths, and his way was not necessarily the best way because of the fruits that they produced. And he just said I had to keep looking at the fruits of what was happening with my relationship with my children, and realized I need to have a better relationship with my Heavenly Father to find out what I need to do to change. That's the best thing about our covenant relationship, is we have the opportunity to turn again and again and again to Him as each day progresses, as whatever happens, whatever just comes into that day. You can always turn to Him and find out, okay, if my way is not working, how would you do it? And as I've done that personally with my own children, I have learned so much as I've turned to Heavenly Father over and over and over again to know how to best navigate this particular relationship with this particular child, because He knows them best. And putting aside my way or the highway mentality, and I just kind of grew up with, this is just the way we do it. And when my children weren't doing that, I had to learn a different way. And Heavenly Father was teaching me all along the way, as long as I was turning to Him. I learned so much about my relationship with Him and how He loves unconditionally, and how He wants to love and serve and give the best gifts to all of His children. And I learned line upon line what that looks like. As I'm working on relationships with my children, I get to work on my relationship with Heavenly Father as I turn again and again. What a blessing that is. Learn how our guests on anchoredpodcast.net are turning to their Heavenly Father over and over and over again to find out how they need to navigate certain situations in their life, relationships with their children, and in turn build a beautiful relationship with their Heavenly Father in Jesus Christ.